The hatchery at the Lyle Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, it's a very unique place here at Fresno State. The hatchery provides students with an opportunity to come and test their ideas and see how feasible their ideas are. We work with students from across campus, so any student on campus can come and participate, and the resources that they have available help them in their journey of trying to launch their companies.
So the hatchery has really helped me succeed in a way of just having a spot, honestly, for me to come and fully be an entrepreneur. I think sometimes being a student entrepreneur, and I started my company actually out of the dorm room way back in my freshman year, and just being able to be in a spot that I can come and have my own thoughts and just have my own place to really just be my company has helped me immensely. It's just a really empowering environment to be around.
I'm a return student. I transferred in and I have to support my family. My wife and my kids, they work for me at the business, and so we have to generate enough money to be able to support to live. I pay for all my own school, but I really gravitated towards the opportunities that they allow me here. Printer copying, fax, internet access. Everybody here knows somebody that knows somebody that can help with any aspect, because even though my business is different, there's certain aspects of business that are all the same.
I actually got to tour the Lyle Center my senior year in high school from a small business class, and I was immediately hooked when I toured the Lyle Center and found out that students that have their own businesses actually could have their own office.
I would definitely not be where I am with my company right now if I didn't have the hatchery. I would still be packing up orders out of my very small room.
We all put in so much extra time. It's more than just a club or an activity here, It's a family, and it's also a workplace, and it's a school, and it's everything.
This shows credibility. I'm not just working from, my living room. This is legitimate. This is my business.
I decided to take business courses in another country because I knew that it would only benefit me in the future and that it would help me in the business world, and most importantly because I wanted to take classes in a foreign area where they spoke a different language and where the culture was different. A lot of students think that it's impossible because it's expensive, but you can work for it, and there's so many resources at Fresno State. You should take advantage of it when you are an undergraduate, and also when you could get so much financial help.
The Craig International program started about 25 years ago. Really, the main components of the Craig International program are taking classes that students are required to take that are part of the core business curriculum and taking them abroad. They're also involved in company visits, involved in cultural visits, involved in other experiences so that they are able to get more out of the travel experience.
So Craig International has started a buddy program to help incoming international students kind of get acclimated to Fresno. So we match them with a Fresno State student, and that student just serves as like their first point of contact when they come. So far, all of our students have really enjoyed the program, and they've gone on several trips together, and it's a really cool way for Fresno State students to be able to experience a different culture, but while still being in Fresno.
I heard about it when I first applied for Fresno State, and I think it's a great opportunity to meet new friends, especially when you're an exchange student, you're in a new environment, you don't know the culture, the city, the school you're going to, and then having a friend at your side, that's really helpful.
So many of the students that I met, I've gotten connected with and become really close with, and so it's just cool to have a whole network of people in another continent. And anytime I want to travel, anytime I want to do anything, it's just easy to have contacts there. Do I know who I can spend time with and can show me things.
I think I've had probably about 1,500 students come through my class, which kind of equates down to about 22,000 hours of community service. One of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to focus on sustainability for the organization. So what we try to do is we try to do a project, a managerial type project, that's going to have a sustainable impact upon the organization, something that's going to make their jobs easier in the future. And then they can use those tools in the future to continue to keep the organization running properly.
First of all, the labor is always invaluable at a nonprofit. There's always a shortage of people to do things that you need done. I don't see us running out of a need anytime soon. And this particular semester, the group that I had, they ran our very first Dog Trainer Expo.
With the Dog Trainer Expo, our goal was to get at least 10 to 15 trainers to come out. We were trying to get vendors, we wanted to get raffle prizes, all these different kind of donations. So what we did, we'd have to call trainers, we had to call vendors, we had to explain the event, what we were doing, and it was kind of difficult because it was the very first event.
Overall, it was very successful. We've decided to do it twice a year. We're going to do one in the spring and one in the fall going forward. It works.
It was a huge kind of like 180 for me. Like, I'm super interested in like event planning now. I'm super interested in nonprofits. So I'm totally open and would love to work for a nonprofit in the future.
Currently, I have a group of students working as account executives for the Central California Blood Center. They were able to host a blood drive and work on a blood drive out at the Clovis community at Sierra Vista Mall.
I think one of the biggest things I got from working with CCBC is realizing how big these sort of operations are. And I just never realized how much work goes into all of these mobile blood drives and keeping all of this going. So one of the biggest things it's done for me is shown me like the complexity and the scale of running such a big nonprofit as this. And it's also helped me realize the importance of giving back to your community and how important even just donating blood is.
I think service learning gives students a unique perspective on their community. My students always say, gosh, these people work so hard and they are so committed to their organizations. And I think that's a good thing for them to see and a good thing for them to learn.
I am Osvaldo Gutierrez, CPA and Audit Manager at Price Page & Company. I am also the President of Cal CPA Fresno Chapter. I'm here today because of my professors, my education, and my experience and friendships I've made at the Craig School of Business. I am Craig School proud.
I'm Gina Polesnak, an ear, nose, and throat consultant for Johnson & Johnson. The MBA Study Abroad program allowed me to experience different cultures and make lifelong friends, all while putting into practice what we learned in the classroom. I'm Craig School proud and a bulldog for life. Go Dogs!
Hey there, I'm Caitlin Peck. I'm the owner of Buying and Selling Fresno and a top realtor here in Fresno. I am a proud alumni of the Craig School of Business, a marketing major. Go Bulldogs. Thank you for the innovative marketing classes that changed my life.
I'm Brad Fisher with Premier Valley Bank, the Operations Area Manager. I've been in banking 43 years, and that was a result of a great education from the Craig School of Business. Go Dogs!
Hi, my name is Nicole Warmerdam, and I'm a global investment banker for the Rabobank, focused on the biggest names in food and ag. This is all due to the fact that I received the most fantastic and hands-on education from the Craig School of Business. Thanks, Craig School.
Hi, I'm Paul Munter, Deputy Chief Accountant for International Activities at the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and a proud Craig School alum where I received my bachelor's and master's in accounting. That launched me on a great career in accounting, many years as a Big Four firm national office partner, and a long career in academics before returning to government services. We're blessed to have such a great education supported by the faculty and staff at the Craig School that educate and support our students and alum, especially in these challenging times. I urge you to support the Craig School and join with me as Craig School proud.
I am Wendy Boswell, the Jerry and Kay Cox Professor of Management and Head of the Management Department in Mays Business School at Texas A&M University, because of the exceptional educational experiences I had at the Craig School of Business. The research opportunities, engaging classroom experiences, as well as the mentorship and guidance set the foundation for my doctoral education and ultimately my career in academia. Craig School proud.
Go Bulldogs, go Bulldogs.